5 years after The Big Bang Theory ended, it still lives in our hearts, as well as the show's stars who have lots of exciting news for us.
Wilder and crazier.
Why did Kaley Cuoco compare her daughter to a drunken friend? How did Kunal Nayyar scold Melissa Rauch on the set of her show?
This is not okay!
And who's coming back to his TBBT role? Let's find out. Kaley Cuoco. Although the actress has a lot going on, she'd still be happy to reprise the role of Penny in a Big Bang Theory revival. I owe a lot to that character, to that show, to Chuck Lorre. It was some of the best years of my life and some of the most fun I've ever had, she explained. Kaley has been playing lots of roles ever since The Big Bang ended. It includes the flight attendant series that brought her Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. Besides, Cuoco recently presented season 2 of her other successful show, based on a true story. Her other works include the podcast series, Like-Minded, and action comedy roleplay. And these days, she's working on the comedy series Kansas City Star. But Kaley's career recently expanded beyond acting. A longtime animal lover, she launched a pet company called Oh Norman, named after her late dog. Her mission with it is to make joyful, cutting-edge products that improve the lives of the animals we love. Other than that, Kaley is also a new mom. In March 2023, she and her fiancé, actor Tom Pelphrey, welcomed a baby girl they called Matilda. Funnily enough, the actress thinks that taking care of her is like dealing with a drunk best friend.
They're crying
Yeah.
when they don't get what they want. You're making sure they make it to the bathroom, or you're cleaning their throw up from whatever.
Yeah, sounds pretty similar. Her co-star and on-screen husband probably understands her because he's also a parent. Johnny Galecki. It's unclear if the Leonard actor will continue his career anytime soon. Ever since The Big Bang Theory ended, he hasn't appeared in any new projects. Apart from his 2021 voice role in the podcast series, The Cinnamon Bear: A Holiday Adventure. And there is no news about his upcoming roles. It looks like Johnny is fully concentrated on his personal life these days. He already has a son, Orbison, with his ex-girlfriend, Elena Meyer. And in March last year, the actor confirmed that he married a woman named Morgan. Their wedding was very small and private. The actor never even shared details about how they met and got engaged. And soon after, Johnny and Morgan welcomed their baby daughter, Una Evelena. A few months ago, the actor shared a few photos from their family outing in Disneyland. It's an incredible day when you are making memories with your children that you could have only dreamed of when you were little, he captioned the post. As he usually does, Johnny hid his kids' faces from the camera. Now, how about another TBBT star? Melissa Rauch. These days, the Bernadette actress produces and stars in a revival series, Night Court. And last year, Mayim Bialik joined her on the set as a guest star. Here's how Melissa commented on it.
Just absolutely wonderful. We had the greatest time together.
We bet. And earlier last year, Kunal Nayyar also appeared as a guest star on an episode of Night Court. Surprisingly, he gave Melissa a hard time. The actress recalled how he always was the best-dressed person coming to the set of The Big Bang. And he'd often tell Rauch that she had to wear nicer clothes too, but she never listened. So when Kunal showed up on the set of Night Court,
Melissa. This is still, you're a producer now. You're people's boss. Please put on something nice.
But then someone told him that both he and Melissa were wearing black that day, so it wasn't that different. And it infuriated Kunal.
What are you talking about, Liquid? This is nuts. I am in designer clothing and she's in Forever 21. This is not okay.
Take a look at this picture of them and share if you think that Kunal is right. Anyway, did you know that Melissa is producing Night Court along with her husband, writer Winston Beigel? They've been married for 17 years and have 2 kids together. And her on-screen husband is also a family man. Simon Helberg. If you think that TBBT stars only had fun on the set, you're actually wrong. The Howard actor recently shared how he suffered from mental health issues while filming the show. He even said that the first season was the peak of his darkness.
Seriously, I do remember being curled up in a fetal position in my dressing room multiple times.
Simon's struggle came from the fear of failure. Thankfully, the actor eventually went to therapy and learned to deal with it. As he started feeling better, he and his wife, actress Jocelyn Town, welcomed 2 children. He's a happy father now, but doesn't share much about his personal life. And lately, Simon seems to be stepping away from the spotlight. He hasn't acted anywhere since 2022's movies, As They Made Us in Space Oddity, and 2023's series Poker Face. Now he has only one project in the works, a comedy for worse. His on-screen best friend is much more active with his career. Kunal Nayyar. As we've mentioned before, he guest starred in Night Court alongside Melissa. And despite hating her outfit, he loved the experience. "We literally just stared at each other all week," Kunal shared in an Instagram post. Ever since The Big Bang ended, Kunal did a lot to show that his talent spans beyond comic roles. He's been doing more serious projects like the thriller series Suspicion and the sci-fi drama Spaceman. The actor will also portray Scrooge in Christmas Karma, a Bollywood-inspired adaptation of A Christmas Carol. The film also stars Eva Longoria, Boy George, and Billy Porter. Sounds exciting! When it comes to his personal life, it's all very stable. Kunal and his wife of 13 years, Neha Kapoor, seem to be going strong, but the actor has always been private about their marriage, so we don't know much. So let's respect his privacy and talk about the all-beloved physicist, Jim Parsons. Last year, the actor reprised the role of Sheldon for the finale of Young Sheldon, and he loved it.
It felt like the nicest little coda to the whole experience, and I was very grateful that they asked us to do it.
At the same time, Jim says that he's unlikely to play Dr. Cooper again in the future, although he's open to the possibility. "Never say never to anything. Life is long, God willing, but I don't think so," he explained. Overall, Jim is more into stage acting these days. For example, he starred in Paula Vogel's Mother play alongside Jessica Lange, and he's playing the lead role of the stage manager in the Broadway revival of Our Town. It's been an unusual experience for the actor.
The empathy and joy that I feel watching my fellow actors do their work, like, it's so great when they try something new. It gives me a giggle. When they up, it gives me a giggle.
Okay, let's face the elephant in the room. Jim looks like a totally different person now when he has this beard.
It's a brand new thing.
Brand new.
Never done it before.
Never done it.
Nope.
Share in the comments below if you agree that he looks great with his facial hair. You know why he decided to do it? Because his hairdresser said that it helps change the shape of one's face.
I feel like men are kind of limited in what they can do to kind of shake it up what's going on here.
Growing a beard turned out to be a harder and longer process than Jim expected, but it looks like it was worth it. Jim's husband probably likes it too. He and art director Todd Spiewak have been together for over 2 decades. We wish them to keep going strong and move on to Jim's on-screen wife, Mayim Bialik. Last year, the actress reprised her role as Amy in the finale of Young Sheldon alongside Jim Parsons. And aside from that, she has a few new projects. Soon you'll see her in the thriller Like Father Like Son and comedy drama Father Mother Sister Brother. Meanwhile, Bialik has one thing off her table as she's no longer a host of Jeopardy. So she can focus more on her podcast about mental health, Mayim Bialik's Breakdown. She co-hosts it with her boyfriend, writer Jonathan Cohen. The couple met over 10 years ago at a toddler's birthday party. Their connection was instant as both shared an interest in mental health awareness. Mayim and Jonathan don't talk much about their relationship, but we can assume that he's bonded with her 2 sons from her first marriage. And finally, we can't forget Kevin Sussman. This actor has the most exciting news as he's set to reprise his TBBT role in an upcoming spinoff. Although there are only a few details that we know about it, the new series comes from the Big Bang mastermind Chuck Lorre. It'll also star Brian Posehn as Caltech geologist Bert and Lauren Lapkus as Stewart's girlfriend, Denise. As of now, the script for the show is still being written, and none of the stars made any official comments on their involvement. But we can be sure they are excited to return to the Big Bang world. Career-wise, Kevin has been doing well. For example, he played a recurring role in Lessons in Chemistry alongside Brie Larson, and in 2023, the actor married his girlfriend, Addie Hall. They had a beautiful private ceremony, and he shared the news in the most casual way. "Did I mention I got married this weekend?" Kevin captioned his Instagram post. Later, he shared more photos of their big day. And we must say that his bride looked gorgeous. What do you think about the upcoming spin-off involving Stewart? And have you already watched the one about Sheldon's older brother? We made a video about it, so check it out.